So before packing your bags to Rochester, let's talk about what really surprises new homeowners here. And it's not the snow and it's not the garbage plates, although they are super tasty, but the hidden costs that can make or break your budget. I've helped so many families move to the Rochester and the Finger Lakes area, and what people don't realize is that some of those extra costs, although they are necessities, are actually smart investments, and that makes moving here even better in the long term. So today I'm going to break down what to expect, how to plan for these costs, and so they work for you and not against you. And if you haven't met me already, my name is Kristen Delves. I'm a local realtor here, and I have been in Rochester for over 25 years, and I love sharing with you all the ins and outs of moving to Western New York. Now, maybe you're moving in 3 days, 3 years, or 3 months, but stick around and take a listen, because I would love for you to subscribe to my channel so that you will be the first to know all about the news in the Rochester real estate market, especially about those hidden costs. Okay, so let's talk about the one area that people are always curious about, and it's property taxes. Now, in Monroe County, the effective property tax rate, meaning the annual tax bill divided by the market value, is around 2.4% to 3.0% for many of the houses here in Rochester. For example, let's take Webster. In Webster, the median effective property tax rate is around 2.36. So if your home is valued at $300,000, the taxes would be approximately $7,080 a year. But the tax rate varies a lot by town, school district, and special districts. Within the city of Rochester proper, there are additional embellishment charges for things like snow plowing, sidewalk repair, and trash removal. Now that gets added to your tax bill. Also, assessment values versus market values definitely do matter. Now, your home might be assessed at a certain percentage of the market value. So when local tax rates apply, those two homes with the same market value in different towns will have significantly different taxes. So just wanted to make you aware of that. Now, for homeowners that are moving in, it's a good rule of thumb that if you buy a home for around $300,000 using a 2.5 effective tax rate, that means you would probably budget somewhere around $7,500 a year, or $625 a month for property taxes. It's also important to mention that while the tax rate may seem higher than some regions, the overall cost, meaning the home prices here in Rochester, the utilities, are super lower than the rest of the United States. So the relative value is very good. Now, Rochester was named the best city as far as median sales price for year to date, which is $275,000. So can you believe buying a house for $275,000? Most of a lot of the other areas in the United States, it's very hard to find a house valued for $275,000. Now, the median days on the market were only 7 days, so 1 week. So in regards to taxes, the positive side is that the money goes directly into schools, community services, and local amenities, and that gives our neighborhoods real value. For example, the Rochester area has several school districts that are consistently ranked in the higher section, and that is very attractive to families from across the country. And that stability supports strong home values. So while you might think spend around $12,000 a year on a $400,000 home, You're also investing in safe streets, great schools, and consistent resale demand. If you're watching and thinking, this seems affordable, drop me a comment telling me what city you're comparing it to. I love to see where you all are tuning in from. So when it comes to commuting and car costs, one of the best parts about Rochester is the shorter commute times. Even if you live in Victor or Webster or Greece, your drive time to downtown is probably between, I'd say 15 to 30 minutes if there's a lot of traffic, but somewhere in between that range. Now, a fraction of what people deal with in the major metro areas. Now, the other perk for Rochester is that we don't have any toll roads here, with the exception of the thruway. So that is going to save you money. Now, if you hop on the thruway, yes, you will pay tolls, but you can go to Syracuse to the east and to Buffalo to the west. Now, sure, you'll still spend money on gas, maintenance, parking, maybe $200 to $300 a month, but the trade-off is time. And around here, you actually get your evenings back. Plus, with remote and hybrid jobs growing, many residents cut their commute times in half working from home part of the week. So that's nice, isn't it? So let's talk about heating and utilities. Now, winters in Rochester definitely will bring higher heat bills, usually anywhere between $250 to $400 a month, typically overall. In the colder months, you will have a higher heat bill. Now, it depends on the size of your home too. Smaller homes, smaller heat bill. Larger homes, larger heat bills, especially if you don't have insulated windows. So I encourage you to make smart upgrades, and that will save you money year round. You could do insulated windows, smart thermostats. Newer high efficiency furnaces can help reduce the cost dramatically. Now here's my bills right here. So I am working on paying those, and where I live we do have a mini split because we don't have space for a traditional forced air unit. Now I'm still figuring out the mini split type thing, but if you have forced air or if you have mini splits, either way, hopefully you are using it in the most efficient way possible. So in regards to a hidden perk, our summers are mild, meaning your cooling costs are minimal compared to the southern states. So it all balances out, over the year. I will say Governor Hochul is pushing for everything electric. Now, not sure what your thoughts are on that, but I love my gas fireplace and I love my gas stove. So let me know what you think about those things too. Childcare and education can be expensive anywhere, but in Rochester, families get access to some of the best rated public and private schools in Western New York. There are at least 14 higher education institutions in the Rochester area. Can you believe that? 14. That's a lot, including a mix of nonprofit colleges, universities, and technical schools. Now, if you have to put your children in daycare typically runs somewhere around $1,200 to $1,800 a month, and private schools can range from $10,000 to somewhere around $25,000 a year. But with these costs come incredible programs, community support, and opportunities that build lifelong connections. Now, because Rochester's overall cost of living is still lower than those big cities, many families find it so much easier to balance those priorities here than anywhere else. Okay, how about HOA fees and maintenance? So homeowners associations we're talking about. There are more and more new communities that are popping up around Rochester, especially in the Penfield, Victor, Fairport area. they will include often HOA fees that are somewhere between $150 and $400 a month. Now I have seen them as high as like $700 and $800 a month, and those are in some of the more luxury areas, luxury developments. Now, while it is an extra bill, it usually covers landscaping, snow removal, and exterior maintenance, meaning less stress and less weekend work for you. And I'm all about that. Now, because our weather can be tough on houses, keeping up with maintenance actually protects your property value and saves you money in the long run. So if you are looking to move into an HOA community to get a little bit more of your time back, because who doesn't want that, just take a look at the HOA fee per month so that you build that into your monthly payment. Okay, let's talk about insurance and weather prep for those winter months. So between snow, ice, and the occasional storm, which we are supposed to get one today, insurance is a must around here, and you have to have it if you're doing a mortgage. So usually somewhere around $1,200 to $1,800 a year. But Rochester's big advantage on that is that we don't face hurricanes, we don't have wildfires, and we don't have tornadoes. So I'm kind of all for that, like many other parts of the country that do have those. Now, that keeps our insurance rates relatively steady and predictable. And investing in things like a sump pump, which I just did last week, which is just, I had to put that in because rain was coming into my basement. So, but also snow removal plan, generator will help you stay comfortable throughout the winter, and buyers love those upgrades when it comes to resale value. Furnishing and landscaping. Okay, so you come to Rochester, you bought a house. Well, you're either moving your stuff here or you're buying new. Now, one of the most exciting parts of moving to Rochester is you can often afford a larger home here for a lot less money. Now, that means more space to decorate, personalize, and enjoy. But yes, you do have to furnish it, right? And maintaining it makes it a little bit more extra planning. So expect, if you were to furnish a whole new house, anywhere between $10,000 to $30,000 for a 3-bedroom home, I'd say over time, and around $100 to $200 a month for landscaping. But those investments do turn your house into a true reflection of what your lifestyle is. And Rochester's local shops and tradesmen make it nice and easy to find great designs and awesome craftsmanship. So let's look at the big picture, the real value and the real communities. Now, when you add everything up, the taxes, the utilities, the insurance, the upkeep, and living in Rochester, it may cost you more on paper than you would expect. But what you get in return is stability, community, and the quality of life that is really hard to find anywhere else for this price. Remember, the average median home is $275,000. So that's just amazing. But I can help you find the right neighborhood for you, whether it's East Side, West Side, maybe it's the city, and the sense of where you belong. Now, you can't put a price tag on that. So I am Kristen Delves with Living in Rochester, and Rochester is still one of the best decisions you can make. I have lived here for over 25 years, and if you are thinking about moving to Rochester, please contact me. I will walk you through not only just the home buying process, but what it actually costs to live well here. Now, you'll find all my contact information below, and if you found this helpful, hit that subscribe button and check out one of my other videos talking about all of Rochester in and around the area. And until next time, living in Rochester, more home, more life, more laughter. Make it a great day.